Hello, welcome back. It's the High Button Podcast. You know who we are. The guy to my right, Thomas Guns Jr. My name, Justin Belanger. Pittsburgh just scored. The date is...
Oh, they scored. I
June 8th.
I missed it.
It's a Thursday. We are on episode number 51. I feel good. I always feel good.
No, you don't. You're always complaining about how you feel.
Yeah, but when we do the podcast, I always feel good. Maybe not before or after the podcast, but while we're here and while we're sitting,
this is like...
I enjoy it. It's therapy.
The podcast is when you're at this table and you're talking into this microphone and looking dead into that camera. It's like all life's problems go away. It's just you.
Very true.
And the ice. I mean, the camera.
What'd you say?
Nothing. We have our first official sponsor.
Holy shit.
Steve's Button Sewing Strings and Accessories.
Mm-hmm.
You have a button, perhaps a high button, that has been loosened or removed. Hit up Steve's Button Shop.
You can see how this partnership works. Our podcast is called The High Button.
Yeah.
In Steve's Button Shop.
They sell buttons and button accessories.
Steve, you're a hero. You're my best friend, buddy. Love you.
The amount of times he's gotten me out of a jam. You lose a button. What do? You call Steve. He delivers. Great service.
Yeah. So, how was your day today? I feel like we always start, how was your day today? But it's a good way to start a podcast. Because you got to think, we're seeing each other a lot, but each day it's a completely different day. Well, I don't know what happened today.
We've actually stopped asking each other how our day's been because we know we got to talk about it later. So when he's telling me how his day was, I want it to be a surprise. I don't want to reenact a conversation we had earlier. But my day?
What time did you get to work?
Got to work at around 8, started at 8:30.
What time do you have to wake up at?
I wake up around... But I'll set my alarm for 6, and I might get up at 6:30 at the latest.
So are you the type of guy that can just go to work, or do you have to shower, get your coffee, get your breakfast?
Who doesn't shower before work?
Well, it's different. You work at a bank, so it's different. You have to look professional.
But it's like, Justin, you know how much you sweat in your sleep? It's just gross. You gotta shower before work.
Yeah, but I do shower before work some days, not all days. But I shower right before I go to bed. It helps me relax.
I don't like the bedtime shower.
Why not?
I just feel
I'm not able to get comfortable unless I'm not able to get comfortable and relax unless I'm clean. It's the thing with me. It's always been like that.
Yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I just feel the bed when I'm like fresh out of the shower, my bed just feels weird, uncomfortable.
I understand that.
I think it's an ashy skin thing.
You do have ashy skin.
Yeah.
What are you, like 1/5 black?
No, like
28th? 8th?
And 8th.
Do you have to moisturize all year round?
Yeah.
It's not just a summer thing?
I don't think the 8th black has made me ashy. I think I'm just an ashy guy. Ashy Tom.
Yeah.
AST, Ashy Skin Tom. Been moisturizing since way back. Let's hear about your day.
Well, I had a day off.
Ooh, let's hear about Justin's big day off.
So I woke up, and Sarah and I went to go grab breakfast at a little spot on Broadway in Granville there. I think it's called like just a breakfast spot, I think it was called.
I think I've seen that. I forget the exact name, but it's something like basic along those lines.
Yeah, it was
And I think to myself, every day, I should hop off this bus, grab some breakfast. I got the time.
Well,
why not? What's stopping me?
Before we went, we looked it up online. We looked at the menu and looked at some pictures of the food.
What was the rating like? Did you Yelp it?
I didn't Yelp it. It was there was Google reviews. And I don't know if there's a difference. And it was good. It was like 4.2 average review.
It's rare to get an over 4 on the internet.
Yeah, there was like 17 customer reviews, all pretty good.
So you want to be at least near 10, because then it's just people who work there. Or
yeah, that's true. People that work there, they'd hype that up.
It's sort of like the High Button reviews.
Yeah,
continue, please.
We went. As soon as we got there, it was great. They seated us, and of course they left the jug. I left it on the story of our Instagram
I have a
today.
question.
Go ahead.
Was there lemon in it?
There was not, but they had... No, there's no but. I thought they left a lemon on the side, but they didn't. Yeah, it was cold water, good water, and they left the jug, which was great. So that's a great start to a customer service experience. And they got right with us. I asked for a coffee. came to me within 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
30 seconds. It was right behind me, right? I didn't notice. But yeah, they got it to me. They gave me a little cup for my cream and milk and sugar. Like 3 cups there.
Sugar was in the cup?
Sugar was in the cup, so you could just pour it in.
What kind of coffee was it?
Medium roast, I believe. I just asked for a coffee, so I'm not...
Yeah, it's definitely medium
roast.
Yeah.
And the gentleman, who was so really polite, I had a couple questions about the menu, answered them with ease. Sarah had a couple questions about the menu as well, answered them with ease. And the food was probably out within 10, 15 minutes.
That's breakfast food for you. There's no reason for there's no reason for it to take.
And it had, it had my classic big hearty breakfast, the bacon,
so
egg, sausage.
You had like
I had the classic.
Yeah.
Breakfast is every once in a while I'll switch up and get like a breakfast burrito, but to me breakfast is a classic. You can't mess with it.
The breakfast burrito has never felt right to me.
Have you ever had it at McDonald's?
I have. That's the worst one of all time.
Really? I enjoy that one. Salsa, I like it. They could fuck it up though. It can come cold, and that could ruin your day. But if they do it right, it's good.
Ruin your whole day.
Did I ever tell you when
that guy had a bad burrito today?
There's amateurs running the kitchen back there. They're teenagers. I can't blame them. If you go to a fast food restaurant and you get a cold something and it's not the best, can you get mad? Like, you got to understand going into a fast food restaurant what you're risking. Yeah. The people back there aren't, they're not the brightest bulb. Well, I'm sure maybe they are, but even if they are, they don't care about the food.
If you don't already know this, you're probably not the brightest bulb either.
It's very irritating when you see people complain to the manager in McDonald's. It's
people complain like, I'm gonna call him out.
What do you fucking want, a cherry on top of your burger?
I'm gonna call him out right now. Quake Matthews, buddy. This guy will complain over every fast food meal. It's like, what do you think? He
complained about it.
Every time he gets something's wrong. It's like, it's not a gourmet meal. It took 30 seconds for him to make it.
15-year-old, CSR, 15-year-olds are making this food, and it happens all the time at work too. People will come in, complain about the bread. They're just like, it's too soggy. It's like, well,
it's like, what do you expect for $4.50?
What do you want me to do? Go back and make another loaf of bread for you, lady? Like, I don't know. I guess it's different at a fast food restaurant compared to a bakery. A bakery maybe a little bit higher standard.
I never go to a fast food restaurant expecting to have a good meal.
Luck of the draw. Didn't get the best burger today. You know that.
It happens. You know that going in. That's why you're saving. That's why you're spending no money.
My mindset's not like that. Like, people's mindset, if something terrible happens to them, they think like, I'm gonna sue, I'm gonna complain, my mindset is just, luck of the draw. I'll get them next time.
Shit happens.
I'm relaxed about that.
Yeah.
It doesn't rattle me up like a lot of people get rattled up.
Do you recall a few episodes back, I had that little espresso rant?
No, we always have
the Americano one, where they gave me the huge one with way too much water.
Oh yes.
And I think one of my main points in that rant was the inconsistency on how they make the sizes between shops.
Okay.
I went to a place today, the only place I've ever been to that did it right.
Really?
A small, a medium, and a large.
A large espresso? Yeah, it's too much.
That's not espresso, Americano.
Americano.
But what I'm trying to say is the small, the medium, and the large, they all came with 2 shots of espresso. Yeah. So and they all cost the exact same.
Oh,
so they're not charging for the extra water.
They're just charging for the strength of it.
They're not. No, it's all the same price.
Oh,
so I got a small.
That's great.
Get the same amount of espresso as the large, and it's just stronger because it's less water.
I like that. That's cool.
That's the way it should be.
We went sunglass shopping the other day, or window shop yesterday.
Very, very, very.
Did you like them? They're funky. There's some funky ones there.
Well, I'm not a big sunglass guy anyway, but a place like that is where I might find something that I really like.
So you're a hat guy. You'd rather wear a hat. How do you protect your eyes from the sun? Yeah, I'm too lazy to do that.
No, I mean, I wear sunglasses, but as far as a fashion statement goes, it's not.
Well, the place that we went, the glasses that we were looking at, those were a fashion statement.
Oh, glass absolutely
place, which was cool. I liked it. Was good. It was cool. The guy was a little talkative. I would have liked to just shop around. When I go to establishments like this, I like a little, hi, welcome to the whatever. If you need anything, let me know. I love that.
See,
but then once they get more pushy, it's like, I know what I need, buddy. You don't need to tell me just let me.
Well, see, what I felt the same way at first. But then once I got in there and he was talking to me a lot, I was like, all right. But eventually he understood that we weren't buying anything. And he was just...
I don't think he did. I don't know if I can agree. Because he kept trying to push different types of sunglasses on us? Why
He
would
was just, you know, this is a guy, I think, who was just passionate about sunglasses. And notice how he kept bringing up the designers. He knows we don't know who they are, but how do I explain it? I don't know. He
loves what he does,
and he liked teaching us.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Sorry.
You go.
And if it comes a point where I'm going to buy a new pair of sunglasses, I'll probably go back to him.
Yeah, me too. I will. But do you understand the factor where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
I guess it's
absolutely.
It's more to do, I guess, with clothes. Right? It's more clothing retail shops where they kind of follow you around.
Yeah.
I don't mind everything over here is on sale. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Leave me alone. When they follow you, it's like, I can get you a size in that. It's like, just let me figure it out for myself.
Yeah, try and push it. Ugh.
I'm a man. I can figure this out.
I'm a man.
Yeah, but it was a great experience nonetheless. Beautiful day yesterday in Vancouver.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so continue your breakfast story.
Yeah, so the great customer service by the guy. The food came within 15 minutes. I got the big breakfast, the hearty. As I already said.
What was the price point like?
Yeah, it was good. It was like $15. 3 eggs, sausage, bacon, hash brown, toast, coffee. The coffee came with the thing. It came with a drink.
Can you give me the vibe in the place?
There wasn't a vibe. It was weird. You go in there, plain walls, nothing really up on the walls, no like pictures, no nothing really, just plain, almost not turquoise, but just like a darker green, I guess, almost like money green. Yeah, good question.
What was the floor like?
I don't remember. That's a rookie move by me by not noticing the floor. But I told you that every time I go to a new establishment, I like to go into the washroom even if I don't have to use the washroom.
That's big.
Because the washroom has a lot to do with what's going on in that whole facility. If it's clean and you see a little checklist on behind the door, it's like, all right, these people are keeping up to date. And I did end up going into the washroom for breakfast. It was fantastic. It was great.
Do you know? Let me tell you, one of my pet peeves is when you have to use a washroom in an establishment, and it's like you got to leave and go into like the hallways of the building.
Oh yeah,
I noticed that a lot here. I think it's just the way the older buildings are built.
Maybe I hate that. You got to go down the hallway to the left, on the right.
Take this key, and this key's for the other door. It's like,
I hate the key to the washroom. But then again, I guess in Vancouver there is a lot of bums, so maybe they do try to sneak in there. I understand that.
I think the washroom key in Vancouver is all dependent on where the washroom is located.
In the store, or what neighborhood? In the store.
Because then if it's a store this guy obviously isn't coming into. Mm-hmm. And you're going to watch them walk all the way back. And you just say, hey, customers only. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
But if it's a Subway or a McDonald's, then you got to lock it.
How do you feel about the Subway here? Yeah, we don't have a Subway in Halifax.
Oh, I didn't mean the Subway station. I meant like this.
Oh, you meant the Subway.
Yeah, but the SkyTrain, you mean?
The SkyTrain. Well, it goes underground, too. You can call it a Subway.
Well, no. The one that we take goes underground, but the other two are both above ground.
Okay.
Now, the one that I take every day is great. Yeah. It's probably the cleanest, the easiest to understand where it's going, and it's just very simple.
There's some dirty ones, man. We take a clean one. There's I've taken ones out to like Burnaby. Dirty ones. Yeah.
Yeah. But here's I think the one that we take, the Canada line, is it?
I don't know. I don't take it enough.
I think that's new. I think that was put in.
It must be
for the Olympics, because there's an Olympic station.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
And before the Olympics, that's why it's the Canada line.
Yeah.
I could just be completely wrong here, but
no, it's convenient.
Yeah.
They need one in Halifax. Sackville to Halifax. Downtown.
Yeah.
What that would do for traffic. They were saying the other day that the new building that they're building across from the library is going to cause a lot of traffic jams around like the Spring Garden, Dresden Row area.
Why?
I don't know. There's parking issues. I guess everything's like underground parking, so there's going to be line up to try to get into the actual garage, which is going to cause backup.
That's not going to be on the main level, though. It's going to be around back in front of Burke's parents' place.
I have no idea. I saw a picture of it, though. It looked wicked. It almost looked identical to the library. It was just all glass, tall, wide, shops underneath.
It's not as tall as the library, is it?
No, it's not as tall, but it's up there. It definitely.
I hate how people complain about that.
Complain about what?
Building that?
Who was complaining?
Halifax is so small-minded.
Who was complaining?
Everyone. Not just that building, but every building that goes up. They're not skyscrapers. They're regular sized buildings, and they're knocking down pieces of shit to build them.
Oh, they're complaining about the height of the building.
Well, not just that, but people, like, they just hate development.
Oh, like they want to keep the old buildings in Halifax, like keep the history.
Yeah, but there's a happy medium, right?
Yeah.
Because a big part of the draw to Halifax is the heritage.
Yeah.
But you have the heritage district that you're not allowed to knock buildings down. What's wrong with just keeping that? People were complaining about knocking down a block of stores that were going out of business and just really old and raggedy. So they knock it down. They build a new thing with more stores in it that's going to build the economy even more with condos above it, which is even better. And people are complaining. It's
I wonder when we get back if the World Trade Center is going to be done.
Yeah.
This summer?
Oh,
I don't think so. I'd say I don't. I have no idea. It might be done. It might not be done.
I bet you parts of it will be open and maybe still working. I bet you most of the remaining construction will be on the inside.
Are they putting a hotel in there?
It's the other building. You know how there's
there's like two buildings.
the one that looks this more like a normal building. That's the hotel.
Man, it looks crazy. That's what it's gonna look like when it's done.
I don't know.
Maybe not. That's the one right there. Yeah, it's awesome.
It does look fucking weird though, man. And it's like a small downtown and a huge building. It's like you can see it from across the city. It's just by itself.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it'll be cool.
Let's go back to your breakfast story.
Well, there's really not much to it. It was raining. I was done. We went home. We went to the bookstore. I bought a book.
Did you guys split the bill?
Actually, I was in the washroom while the bill came. So Sarah picked it up.
Did you actually have to use the washroom?
I did actually have to use the washroom. And so Sarah picked it up. And then we went to go get groceries after. Picked up a couple things. Got a book.
I'm going to get groceries after the podcast.
What are you going to get?
I'm going to keep it basic.
Basic? Why go basic? What's the point of going basic?
I'm poor. I just got back from Vegas.
How was Vegas? We already talked about that on Tom's Big Trip.
That was the whole last episode. But
do you ever get groceries in Vegas?
What kind? There aren't even grocery stores in Vegas.
There's no grocery stores in Vegas. There has to be grocery stores in Vegas.
Not on the Strip.
Not on the Strip? Well, yeah, is that where you stayed on the Strip?
Yeah.
Residential neighborhoods. There's a grocery store.
Yeah, definitely.
What are you gonna get?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna budget myself though. Probably stick around $40.
Are you gonna stick around for the third period of this game?
No, it's 6-0.
I hope they win in Nashville. Actually, no, I don't hope. I hope it goes Game 7. They win back in Pittsburgh.
I don't care.
What's that?
I don't care as long as they win.
We'll see.
You got anything on the go here?
No. I got nothing. See, this is why we should have backup material.
We forgot all about it.
Do you want to stop this?
No, let's keep going.
Keep it going?
Yeah.
What's an up-to-date?
Oh, I want to talk about this fucking airline shit that we're still hearing all about.
What airline?
What the fuck do you mean, what airline?
American Airlines?
All the airlines. Everyone's fucking complaining about, this airline's doing this. And then they all get pissed at the airline because two fucking meatheads who work security for them cross the line. You know how many employees are with these fucking airlines?
A lot.
A lot. And then it's like people just go ahead and straight blame the fucking CEO or whatever.
Well, that's like
He doesn't know these people.
That's just like the police. One cop does something incredibly stupid, and then the whole police force is just idiots.
Yeah, that being said, I do think that the airlines should be held responsible for it, i.e. if they get sued. Absolutely. Someone who's representing them fucked up. But they're freaking out at the whole airline because two guys who work for the airline out of how many?
Is there a new video that came out? Is there something
I don't know. There's a bunch of fucking shit going on. But it's like, that's what percentage of the employees? Like 1 at the most?
Not even, like 0.009. There's a lot of employees.
Yeah, and it's like, this airline fucking sucks. It's
I wonder how you feel as an employee now of an airline, like especially working on there. If one little thing goes bad, you know someone's going to be videotaping it, and you know what? You could be the next video viral sensation thing. That must be a nerve-wracking thing. Yeah, same with police.
Well, think about it. Like, you work in a place with how many people? How many employees?
8 at a time. There's like, we probably have 15 on staff.
And you had a guy freak out the other day, lose his mind.
Yeah.
That's 1 out of 15.
Yeah.
You have however many employees?
Yeah.
I think of how many coworkers of mine have fucking snapped.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Every place, this happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
Well, if you're on
because it's fucking everything that happens now. It's just shit that happened to get caught on camera. You could have read it in the paper and not cared that much, but since you see the video, you act like it's a whole big fucking huge deal.
Well, people don't really have a lot going on in their lives. They love to care about absolutely nothing.
And no one reads the paper, so they just watch the flip through. Oh, there's a video.
And they don't know the actual story behind what's going on. That's the problem with today's modern society. They see one little thing. I'm guilty of it too. They see one little clip and they just make a big deal out of it.
It's like when cops were killing all these black people. It's like it was happening. It's been happening for years, for fucking decades. They just weren't caught on camera. And I mean, I guess it's good that it's not good. It's obviously a terrible thing, but being brought to the forefront like that, maybe in the long run, I don't want to say a positive thing because people are getting killed, but at least bringing attention to it.
Yeah.
But the shit happens all the fucking time.
It's terrible. What's that? Someone started a story.
Oh, that's your personal. I don't want to see your personal shit. What else? What else you got on the go there? What are you on the go? What do you think of the series? What do you predict is going to happen?
I think Pittsburgh's going to win it in Nashville, Game 6. I think their confidence is just going to be too high going into Game 6. They've been the better team all year. I mean, that's not a fair thing to say all year, but they're just a better team in general. And I think if right now it's 6-0, so the score could even go up to 8-0, 9-0. I don't know what it could be. I think the confidence is going to be too high going into Game 6. But then again, if it's too high, that could go against them because maybe they're too cocky going into the game. Yeah, and then they'll get outplayed. But I still do think that Pittsburgh's going to win.
They're professionals. They're not going to be cocky going into games.
I still think they're going to win Game 6 in Nashville, which is terrible because I want them to win on home ice.
But, man, Nashville is... Both games in Nashville. Nashville has taken it too.
Yeah, they have. It's a home ice series. If you're playing at home, you're playing well. Yeah. So we'll see. It'll be nice to see Sid get 3 cups.
Have you noticed?
And they're still a young team. Like a lot of their cores, like those Gensel, Sherry... I don't know how old Benino is. They're young guys. They can come back and do this again next year. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. How many years does Kessel have left?
I have no idea.
Do you think he's gone?
Man, he hasn't done anything. Like I don't know. I feel like his body is not really that bad of a wear and tear. Like I feel like he's still healthy. Like he hasn't been healthy his whole career or in shape, but he's still putting up numbers and contributing. I think he'll be able to do what he's doing for another 5 years. Yeah, I'd love to hang out with that guy in the off season.
Play some poker.
I bet he has some great stories.
I think he just sits around. What do you think his beer of choice is?
He's a Canadian fan.
No one drinks Canadian, Justin.
No, I said he is. Oh no, he's American. So yeah, probably Coors Light, Bud Light.
I was gonna say Coors or Bud.
Budweiser.
Well, he's gonna watch the calories, right? Your dinner just came in the door. What'd you order?
What did I order, Sarah?
Chicken pad thai.
Chicken pad thai.
What did you order, Sarah? Veggie pad thai.
You ever see that interview of Phil Kessel right before the season started at training camp? He's like, they're like, "What'd you do this summer, Phil?" He's like, "I don't know, it was golf and poker. Don't worry about hockey. Golf and poker.
Skated a couple times.
Skated a couple times." And then you see guys like Crosby and other elite hockey players just dominating the summer, just every day on the ice, every day working out. But somehow Phil's able to do it.
I have a question for you.
Shoot.
I've seen some articles circulating the web.
Okay.
And they're starting to say this may be the end of the LeBron era and the beginning of the Kevin Durant era.
Well,
I was trying to figure it out.
Kevin Durant's on a team that was already established, so it's hard for me to say that it's an era for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I think more what they're saying, or people are implying, is not that Durant's a better player, but he's the best player on what's going to be the best team for the next however many years. So obviously when you look back 15 years later, the best player on the best team won how many championships? That's probably what we're going to remember.
Who's the MVP right now of the finals? Durant?
Durant, yeah.
So he'll get MVP if they win. Do you think they're going to sweep him? I don't think they'll. I think they'll win Game 4.
No, I think they'll sweep.
You think they're going to sweep?
Yeah.
If LeBron gets swept in Cleveland, do you think LeBron's going to end his career in Cleveland?
I think he has to.
I think he has to. I don't know.
Unless he goes back to Miami or something.
I think he's addicted to those 6 or 7 rings. I think he needs those rings. He wants to.
It doesn't matter what team he goes to. He's not going to get them.
You don't think?
Unless
he goes to Golden State.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Jeez, Sarah, right in front of the camera.
Yeah, like I don't see. I can maybe see Klay Thompson going somewhere.
Yeah, they were saying he's gonna leave this year and go somewhere.
Because he could have his own team.
He could have his own
But
team.
why leave and not...
Where would you like to see him go?
Oof.
San Antonio?
I was going to say that, but that's too mainstream.
Sacramento?
The Lakers.
New Orleans?
Lakers.
New Orleans is a team that's going to do something next year. Anthony Davis and
No, one of those guys is moving.
You think?
Yeah.
You think the Anthony Davis, that'd be a great fit in LA. Didn't they say...
No, he's probably not going anywhere.
Didn't Paul George say he was going to LA?
There's a big rumor. So him and Klay Thompson, all of a sudden you got a team there.
They've always said that there's always going to be a big accusation and acquisition in the Lakers organization for the past 5 years, and they've just never done it.
They're always the runner-up to get a big player, because all they need is one guy, and then other guys will come. No one wants to come in and lead the team right now.
So they need that one guy.
So Paul George was probably going to be that guy.
Can Paul George win a championship? Can he lead a team?
But he can bring guys there.
Yeah, maybe.
He's probably as far as small forwards go. He's got to be a top 5 in the league.
I want to see if this Lonzo guy goes to LA. I want to see him just get drafted to Philly. Just look at him get disappointed.
No, man, Philly's Ben Simmons is playing this year.
He didn't play last year.
Joel Embiid, they just signed a guy from Europe. They're gonna be. They're not gonna be that good this year, but within 3 years they're gonna be.
Why didn't Ben Simmons play this year?
He got hurt.
So he just took the whole year off?
Yeah, I don't really know what the deal was with that.
That'll be interesting. I'd like to see Philly do well. That's a cool team to they have like a Boston feel to them, like the blue collar city.
Yeah.
Like I like to see teams like that do well.
Yeah.
It would be nice. And yeah, they do have a good team, you're right.
I heard the Lakers aren't taking Lonzo Ball.
I heard that too, but who knows what's going on behind the scenes. What do they have, second overall? Third? Philly has first?
Philly has first?
I think Philly has first.
I don't think they
Boston has first.
Boston does.
Boston has first. LA.
Boston probably won't take him.
That sucks about his dad.
This is weird for Boston, man. They have all good young guards, and now they're going to have to take a guard first overall. They should trade that pick.
They should.
Isaiah,
is Thompson going to be there next year? Is he going to get traded?
Thomas? I don't see him going anywhere.
I like that guy. He's in California, ESPN. I think Colin. I forget his fucking last name. He's a good reporter. I like him.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
He's good. I like him. I'll find his name next time. You got anything else to say to the people out there?
Well, it's been a long week. I'm really tired. We appreciate you guys tuning in. It's good to be back. We're back in the swing of things, back on schedule. And just so you guys know, we got some stuff working behind the scenes here. No announcements as of yet, but stay tuned. We got something coming for you.
All right, sounds good. So thank you to the High Button community. We appreciate you, and we'll be back. That was one of the worst. Oh.